Audio check. All right, very good indeed. All right, so hello everyone. Welcome to Spooky Saturdays. We are back. I feel good and I am excited to be back. So, for those of you who tuned in last Saturday, we're just picking up right from where we left off. For those of you who have been following my streams this week, you'll know that I missed a few days. I was a bit under the weather earlier in the week. And then the air conditioner has been on the fritz, and here in Florida where I live, it can get rather hot. Even at night, it can still be rather hot. And so due to the heat, I just couldn't stream Friday. However, the technicians are supposed to be coming early Monday, and things should be up and running again, just like before, perhaps even better than before. We'll see. In time for our Monday Marvels stream. So I'm looking forward to that, and streams should continue, pick up right from where we left off, and continue without any foreseeable breaks. Though there is one possibility where there might be a break, and that is, again, I said I live in Florida, and between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, there's the possibility of a hurricane striking my area. I don't foresee anything bad happening, but due to the weather, it might knock out power, it might knock out internet. I hope not, and if not, I will definitely be here for Monday Marvels. Or not Monday Marvels, I'm sorry. I'll definitely be here for Wednesday's anime afternoons and our following community chat and gaming news live stream. But that's just to let you know, if you don't see me on Wednesday, that's why. It's the hurricane's fault. I would also like to say, let's see, I had two other announcements. What were they? Oh, yes. So, the first announcement was something that I thought was quite funny. And both of these things, let me give a shout out, occurred while talking to my streamer and game developer friend Wipeout. Shout out to Wipeout, last casting Sky Raid. That's actually his video game that he developed. It's still in early access as of the time of this recording, but if you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to. And yeah, he's been streaming that over on his channel. But if you want to throw him a follow and check out Sky Raid, or if you just want another variety gamer to follow, Wipeout's a good one. But talking to Wipeout, two things became clear. One thing he told me, and one thing got me thinking, or the second thing I guess you could say got me thinking, during our conversation. And so I'll go over the second thing first because it's shorter and faster to convey. So while I was talking to Wipeout, we were talking about consoles and handheld gaming systems. And while I was thinking about gaming systems, and also I had streaming on the mind. I always have streaming on the mind. I was thinking about my PlayStation Vita and how I had modified one of them to stream. And I remember that when I first started to try to learn to stream from the Vita, that it was a little complicated adjusting audio levels until I realized, and it didn't take me long to realize this, that I could quickly adjust the volume of the PlayStation Vita by simply pressing the audio increase or audio decrease buttons on the Vita itself. Really helps things out a lot when you can do that instead of having to fiddle with OBS. Well, when streaming from the Steam Deck, I greatly have to alter, or have had to greatly alter the audio settings when streaming from the Steam Deck as opposed to my PS3 because they both run through the same capture card. And I didn't know how to correct this. I had to go in and I had to max the volume, and then I had to go in and max the gain, or nearly max the gain, just to stream from the Steam Deck. And then when I would ever stream from my PS3, I'd have to drop all those settings back down. And I remember the Steam Deck has the same sort of audio buttons that the PlayStation Vita does. And so I checked out the volume that was set in my Steam Deck, and sure enough, the volume slider was all the way down. So I still had to increase volume tonight, but not nearly as much. I just upped the volume slider on OBS Studio all the way, but I haven't touched the gain at all. But if the volume does seem a bit low, let me know and I will adjust it. But looking at the visualizer, it looks to be okay. But yeah, I just turned up the volume on the Steam Deck and it seems to work fine. So I thought that was pretty funny, how I didn't realize that when streaming from the Steam Deck the first couple times, but I figured that almost instantly on the Vita. So now the second thing, and this is something that Wipeout told me, and this is also part of why we're having a lengthier intro, because we have yet to even go through the opening announcements. And those of you who have been at my two previous streams, my previous two Steam Deck streams, you know that I tend to try to rush through things a bit because we're kind of on a time limit. I don't have a dock right now, and so the Steam Deck only has about 2.5 hours on it, and then it just shuts itself off, and that's from a full charge. So it's kind of stinky. I don't know why that is. I'm not using the screen. The Steam Deck shuts itself off, so maybe it's the combined weight of the emulator being the core running through RetroArch, in addition, which is the DOS emulator, the core I'm using is a DOS emulator. In addition to the game itself, maybe that overly taxes the system, I don't know. But that has really short battery life. I wouldn't have thought it was that low. But anyway, Wipeout told me that I could make some adjustments in the settings. And I kind of knew this before. I had FPS set down to 30. But he encouraged me, due to watching my stream, to make a couple of other adjustments. And so I dropped frame rate further from 30 down to 15, which I don't see as a problem because this is a point and click game, and it was also made to be isn't made to be an old game, but it is an old game. And so the frame rate on it is probably by default like 15 frames per second. It looks quite choppy, and that's not any sort of fault of the system. It's just the datedness of the game. This game was developed for MS-DOS, not even Windows. DOS, which is pretty crazy. And I think, actually, I know Mac as well. But yeah, so it's an old one. So we set it on the 15, but then he talked about something else. He talked about, and I forget the exact layers, and we'll look at the settings soon, but it's something like BDP, which is like a power thing, where basically, if you're running a game that's very demanding, then you're going to want to allow that game to use up more power of the Steam Deck. But if the game is not very demanding on the power, and it seems to be running okay, then you can lower the power output of your Steam Deck to the game, and that will help to increase the battery life. And so we adjusted the slider on that as well. That's a feature I had completely turned off. And so we turned it on, and now let's have a look at the battery. Steam Deck is sitting at 95%, and we're looking at a projected battery life of just over 5 hours. Which is absolutely insane, because again, on our previous two streams of this very game, we had about 3 hours, and really each stream turned out to be more like 2 hours and 40 minutes. So yeah, those small adjustments helped, and you can see here it says frame rate limit. We dropped it from 30 down to 15. And then as I scroll down, there it is, TDP, thermal power limit. limits processor power for less total power. Watts, I think the max is 15, but we dropped it down to 3, and it still seems to be running fine. So, yeah, this is pretty awesome that we now have a full 5 hours. If this game were fresh in my mind, we could probably beat the entire game in 5 hours. But it's been a couple years, so we're trying to relearn the game. But we are very, very close to the end. Like, if I knew what I was doing, I could probably beat this game in the next 20 minutes. But, you know, we have a 3-hour stream here, and so we have 5 hours on the Steam Deck, which is great. So I have full faith that we will complete this game tonight. And of course, that means if we do, we'll be moving on to a new game. Well, not exactly new. We'll be playing a different game than this game next Saturday. And, again, if you've been a long-time watcher of the show, well, long-ish, you'll know that we still have another horror game that we have yet to finish completely, and that is Doom 3. We started on the Resurrection of Evil DLC. We never finished. Shout out to General Organa. So, yeah, we're going to return to that once we beat this game. But alright, let's go through our opening announcements to allow people just showing up to learn what's going on. And then I'll talk about where we're at in the game, and then we'll get started. Oh, look at that, and I just said hello, and there she is. Hello, General Organa. Welcome to the stream. General Organa has redeemed Hydrate and Stretch. Very well. Cheers, General Organa. I have a, I think they called it a huckleberry. I could be wrong about that. But it's like a berry-flavored water enhancer. It's pretty good. I ran out of my other one, the lemonade. And Ratika is here as well. Hello, Ratika. How are you doing? Shout out to Ratika, last casting Medieval, and current Destiny 2 addict. If you are looking for a variety streamer, then check out Ratika. He plays pretty much everything. And, yeah, he is a very, fun streamer to watch. Alright, let us grant these... well, this Stretch Redemption from General Organa. And then we'll get into the opening announcements. So Ratika says, I'm fine, trying to grind Trials of Osiris. Ooh, that's tough. I hate this game mode. Me too. Yeah, I never really cared for multiplayer in any of the Destiny games. I was good at it. I was very good at it, but I didn't like it. I never went flawless on Trials. I got very close. I got literally to the last round of the last set, or whatever you want to call it, and my team lost, and it came down very, very close. But I really just wanted to do it for the lore card, because back on Destiny 1, if you went flawless in Trials of Osiris, you got a special lore card that upped your lore score. I forgot exactly what the name of the score is. But you also could go online to the website for Destiny, and you could read like the lore card, and I thought that was pretty cool. I was trying to collect them all. I also did Iron Banner, but that was just for like the cool armor and banners and stuff and guns. Good times. Good times. But I hope it goes well for you, Ratika. I wish you many wins. So, to our opening announcements. For those who do not know, welcome to the stream. My name is Lord Orfeo. I stream 6 nights a week from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock US Eastern Time. Do know that the end time to each of my streams may always be extended. It really just depends upon my personal energy level, the level of enthusiasm we have for whatever it is I happen to be streaming that night, and the amount of content left to be streamed. Also know that I stream something a bit different for each and every night of the week. Mondays are typically indie games, Tuesdays are retro games, Wednesdays in the Discord we watch anime together, and afterwards on Twitch we have a Just Chatting stream going through community updates, gaming news, and game releases for the week. Thursdays are dedicated to role-playing games. Fridays are typically dedicated to AAA games. Saturdays to spooky games, which is what we're doing tonight. And Sundays I take off. So if any of those stream themes are of interest to you, then I encourage you to drop me a follow, and I hope to see you again sometime during the week. And with our opening announcements now out of the way, let us return to the stream of the day. Again, we are here for Spooky Saturdays, a stream day dedicated to spooky games. And we are picking up from where we left off in Nickelodeon's Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of Orpheo's Curse from Viacom New Media. This is a game very near and dear to my heart. It is actually my favorite adventure game of all time. And it is one of the sources for my name, Orpheo. It has been a couple years since I played it, so I'm a bit rusty. I'm relearning it, but I'm very much enjoying it. I love the magic, I love the story and the characters and the voice work, and the full motion video sequences. And it's very fun for me. It's great reliving this adventure, and I'm happy to share it with any who would like to watch along. Let's see here. Ratika says, I need 2 wins for Pinnacle Reward. And Trials of Osiris. But hey, we completed Reach and started Halo 1. Nice, nice. Congratulations. I am looking forward to the Halo games as well. In time. And that reminds me of something as well. That reminds me of another announcement that I wanted to make about our Spooky Saturdays. Nothing bad. It's good. But I think I'll save that for the end. I'll try to remember it, though. It might slip my memory. Yes, only 1 win left. You got it, Ratika. Go for it. So, yes, what is Are You Afraid of the Dark? Okay, really quick. This is a point-and-click adventure game. No, don't leave. This is a fun point-and-click adventure game about 2 young people who want to go exploring an old abandoned vaudeville theater. A theater in which magic shows were performed. And the younger sibling, a woman named Terry, believes in magic, in real magic. And so is drawn to the history of this theater. But her older brother Terry does not. And she convinces Terry to go explore the theater, and within they encounter the magician Orpheo. And what unfolds thereafter is a series of events whereby they're either trapped within a certain room in the theater, or they are trying to track down enchanted items in order to break the curse of Orpheo and free the other souls trapped therein. And so, will they succeed in their goal? Well, that is up to us. Last we left off, the 2 siblings were finally reunited, and it's nearly midnight, at which time Orpheo plans to use the 2 siblings to perform another trick. But the stage is a bit haunted, and it seems to be plagued with bad luck. So performers have been, well, not surviving the tricks. So our goal is to break Orpheo's curse, discover the ultimate truth about what's going on in the theater, and then escape the theater. And we are going to do all of that, or at least attempt to do all of that, tonight. But like I said, we have about 5 hours on the battery of the Steam Deck, so I'm fairly certain we're going to do that. All right. Let me get my... Oh, hold on. There we go. Let me get my earbuds in. And we'll dive into the game. Again, if the audio is off, please let me know. If it's too soft, too quiet, I will make adjustments. Okay.
Oh, you're back. Want to keep going?
Cool. I'm psyched. I've been wondering what was going to happen.
Let's see where your story left off.
Okay.
Remember, you've got to replace the 5 magic objects on the wax statue of Orfeo. It's supposed to be hidden somewhere on the top level. Then, you've got to perform the teleportation trick on stage to bring back Elizabeth.
That's it. That's all we have to do. Oh, I didn't save at the very end. Interesting. Ah, Lorelei is here. Hello, Lorelei. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Shout out to Lorelei. Last casting Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Yes, recently Lorelei has had her birthday, and she and her boyfriend did a 12-hour stream, which is crazy. Lorelei is also very good at Call of Duty. I was watching her, and she was very efficient in taking down enemies, quick scoping with the sniper rifle. So if you're interested in another variety streamer and one who has some serious gunning skills in COD, check out Lorelei. But I hope you're doing well, Lorelei. No, this is a different room. Interesting. So this part looks exactly the same, but this is a different room. Okay, so this is the room that her brother is trapped in. So that's, yeah, the siblings are together. Let's check our inventory. I think we should have them all. We do. Okay. We have Orfeo's eyes. We have his magic wand. We have his medallion, his cape, and his top hat. So that's, yes, that's 5. We also have a lantern. Well, I don't know why we still have both of these, but I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. When Terry here, I was calling him... I think I was calling him Terry. Oh, now I don't remember what names I said before. I'm sorry. But anyway, Alex here, when he was exploring on his own, found a lantern, and Terry found a candle. So that's what these 2 additional items are, just to help light their way. Lorelei says, I'm doing good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Lorelei. And you? I'm doing all right, Lorelei. I had a good day today, and I have been looking forward to returning to this game and finishing it off and reliving the end of the adventure. And you are welcome for the shout out, Lorelei. I find it funny how sometimes you open an object like a drawer and something comes out and spooks them, like that warthog head, and they don't audibly react at all. And then other times they'll see something that I would think is a lot less frightening and they'll yelp. Alright, so we have a main room there. We have a room there. What's this way? I think I understand this. Locked. Now, I believe I remember how to open this correctly, and I think it's either one of two things. It's either we go this way, that's why the finger's kind of pointed in that direction, and we adjust that light on the wall and that opens a door, or it's something to do with what's over here. Looks like this is, what is that, a heart-shaped candelabra? We only have one boss left in the game. I think of it as a boss. Lorelei casts invisibility to go unnoticed. Very well, thank you for the lurk, Lorelei. But yes, I believe we only have to escape Orfeo's eldest daughter. No, I don't want to do that.
What's that?
I don't remember this earlier. Oh, yeah, I do. I feel like I'm seeing some things in this game from a long time ago that I just don't remember at all. Keep out. We're gonna save right there. Typically this game is like, I wouldn't say it trolls you exactly, but it will clearly tell you like, hey, don't open this door. And you're like, but I'm curious what's behind it. So you open the door, and then when you open the door, you basically end the game. You get a bad ending. So it's, you know, it's like, well, he told you not to open the door. Keep out.
That noise! What's that key?
That was awful.
Oh, we got the blue key. I don't remember what that does. That's disturbing. Broken apart baby dolls. I think this is actually the bedroom of one of Orfeo's daughters, but I don't remember which.
You know, that pillow was pretty lumpy. Look what I found!
Ah, the red box. And I believe we have the red key. We didn't see it in the backpack area, because I think they just have those individual keys on their person.
I wonder what's inside. It's the crystal that weird ghost on stage sang about. What are we supposed to do with it?
Let me see it.
Let me figure it out.
Give it to me, Alex.
No! Look it.
A secret passage.
Alex, look at all this stuff.
Yay, victory.
Alex, that's the thing I saw. I think it's Mary.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Does it know we're here?
I don't know. Look. It's guarding the statue of Orfeo.
How are we gonna get past it?
I don't know. Maybe there's something in here that'll help.
Ah, Revolution is here. Welcome, Revolution, welcome. Revolution asks, power tools working its magic? Oh, Revolution. I have two things to tell you. I was speaking with my friend Wipeout yesterday, and he was telling me some things. By the way, he just received his Steam Deck yesterday, so congrats to him. But he noticed something else in the settings that I didn't know about, and after some adjustments, my Steam Deck is getting much longer battery life. Specifically with this game, but hopefully with others as well. Though I will have to test sort of the settings on a game-by-game basis. And what we adjusted, you can see now it's about 5 hours, which is a lot better than like the 2 hours and 40 minutes I used to have. And we've already been streaming for a bit now. What we adjusted is we dropped the frame rate limit from 30 down to 15, which for this game works fine because it's an old school point-and-click adventure game. But something else we did, and really what made a bigger difference, was turning on the thermal power TDP limit. So we turned that on, cranked watts all the way down to 3, and it has not impacted game performance at all, at least not that I've been able to notice. And power really jumped after, or battery life really jumped after that. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm very happy about that. But before we set that, I think that's going to start a lot of things in motion. I want to look around a bit more here.
All right.
A wall scroll of a door turns into a real door. I like that. Oh, that's right, we're inside Mary's penthouse. I wanted to do this first. Okay. Oh, but it's locked, though. I wonder if it's going to open up afterwards. That's like a Raspberry Pi, says Revolution. I see a lot of people doing the 40 Hz 40 FPS on modern games to squeeze more battery life. Apparently it doesn't work as well on the emulation side of things. I see. No, it has to work. I think that it's going to unlock once we do what we have to do. Yeah, it has to. There we go. Let me get back to that ladder right there. Okay, so we were here before. Yeah, this is the very end of the game. So we found the red crystal that opened the secret entrance once it was shattered.
Alex, this candle though, it's Mary. I know it.
It's weird how it's glowing, as if it had some kind of power.
trying to get over to the left. Oh, almost. There we go.
Hey, look at this. Looks like he was trying to reverse a spell he already cast. I don't understand this. It's all in some other language or something.
Reversal of spells. This is Mary's Book of Black Magic. But she said him. She's referring to Orfeo. I think by now, perhaps if you're older, if you're a bit more astute about the clues the game is leaving behind, or if you found all the clues, because you can miss some of them, you can probably piece together on some level what's really going on. But we are about to have the entire truth laid before us. We use this to light the candle.
I have an idea.
No! Stop it! Orfeo will get you. He's coming. He's on his way now. You'll never break the spell in time.
Terry, it's a hologram. That thing wasn't real. The candle was making it.
You mean it wasn't really Mary?
I don't think so.
It's just another illusion.
Hey, it looks real, doesn't it?
A silent bodyguard for the statue of Orfeo. Okay, we're gonna save again right here. Because if I remember correctly, this is what starts things off with the sort of final encounter, where that is the wax statue of Orfeo. We have to place the 5 enchanted items on, and once that happens, we are discovered, and we have to run from our assailant. I think that's what's going on, or what will happen. And we have to run back to the teleportation box and use it to go back to the stage ourselves to perform the magic trick with the boxes. Because if it is performed on us, it will not work. But if we do it ourselves, then I think it will work. Getting closer there. Come on. Come on. Got it. Okay.
Leave that statue alone!
Alex, put the hat on the statue! Now the medallion, hurry!
Stop!
The cape, Alex, the cape!
Stop, or I'll destroy you!
Now you, Terry! Put the wand in his hand!
You'll pay for this!
The eyes, Terry! The eyes!
Now, I think might be here where the game...
So you don't have everything you need, do you? Well, that's the end for you, you pests. The show is over!
Terry and Alex made into wax statues.
Creepy. I really liked it. Guess they didn't have the 5 items. That was a pretty good story. I don't think I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, not bad. But did we all get? We gotta vote.
Ooh, this is a true bad ending.
We think it was a scary story, all right. But the ending? I don't know.
I liked it. Betty Ann's right. Your ending could have been better.
If you just...
Sorry, but the vote's been taken. It was 5-1 against you. If you want to stop now, that's okay. You can try again another time. Or, if you want to revise the story now, you can go back a ways. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Go back to the room where Alex found the keys? The upper parlor? The map? Or placing the items on the statue? Or the very beginning?
Now, I like how they do this, and I never understood before why they did this. Like, why would anyone want to go all the way back to the beginning? Or why would anyone want to go back to any of these? Why wouldn't you just go back to the very last checkpoint? But this game actually allows you to soft lock yourself. To the point where, like we just saw, if you don't have all the items, in our case, we actually do have all the items, I just didn't put them all on in time, then you just lose. It's a bad ending. And if you do what I do and you only have one save file, then you're kind of screwed. But the game tries to be generous, and it's okay. Like, maybe they missed an item, so we'll allow them to go back earlier in the game and try to find the item that they're missing. And I like that it does that. So we are going to choose the last checkpoint. Oh, this is actually quite an old checkpoint. Interesting. But that's fine. We'll just load from where we left off. There we are. And before we go through it, oh dang, just like old Sierra Adventure games. I'm gonna have to step away for a moment. I do have to use the restroom. And so I'll do that real quick, and then we'll be right back, and we will enjoy finishing the game. Alright, I am back. However, Tika says, I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It was pretty good. Okay. I heard it was quite gory, but that the story was good. Revolution says, yeah, I've heard good things, and Trigger Animation is great. Is that the company who made it? Okay, getting my earbuds back in. Alright, we're back. Okay, let's continue. Oh, hold on. I took a misstep here. It tugged my earbuds out. Okay. Yes, Studio Trigger, former employees of Gainax. Okay.
Leave that statue alone!
Alex, put the hat on the statue! Now the medallion, hurry!
Stop!
Stop! The cave, Alex, the cave!
Stop, or I'll destroy you!
Now you, Terry! Put the wand in his hand!
You'll pay for this!
The eyes, Terry! The eyes!
Ah!
I'm free! Free at last! Do not be afraid. I am Orfeo, the real Orfeo. That was my daughter, Mary. She created a spell so that I would become a member of my wax museum and she would become the star of the theater. Well, her spell was successful. I became wax, and she became me.
Are you a ghost now?
Well, yes. You can't expect a person to live very long if they're made of wax, can you? But quickly, before she comes to, run to the stage and perform the teleportation trick. Bring back Elizabeth and set the other ghosts free. Hurry! It's nearly midnight!
Here we go. Time to run. And I totally forgot where to go. I think I... Oh, no, wait. I remember now. Wait, why is there a blue door here?
I wonder if this is a way out.
Oh, that's what it is. I think that thing stays locked. The red coffin area, and you probably get caught. And that's when you... That's another bad ending. You actually have to get the blue key to open the blue door to go take the long track back to the theater this way. And she's chasing you the entire time. Oh boy. Ah, she got us.
Aha! I've got you
I
now.
went the wrong way.
You're too late to do your precious trick. You will now become permanent specimens in my wax museum.
Oh man, keep running! You gotta get down to the stage and perform that trick before Mary catches you and turns you into a wax dummy. Get off the path, keep going. You're almost there.
What do you want to do? Go back to just after placing the items on the statue? Just before placing the items on the statue? In Orfeo's apartment, the magic workshop, or the very beginning?
Just after.
I wonder if this is a way out.
Up the stairs. Oh, I went too far. You also have to turn the lights too, which takes some time. But I had them on already, so it wasn't too bad. I'm trying to remember how to get down there. Because we're at the stage, that's where all these ropes go to. We did it. We did it. There it is. There are the boxes. We just have to get there. Oh man, can we get there? Oh my gosh. We just have to get in front of the boxes. That's it. There we go. Ah!
Aha! I've got you now.
Took too long.
You're too late to do your precious trick. You will now become permanent specimens in my wax museum.
Oh man, you gotta keep running. You gotta get down to the stage and perform that trick before Mary catches you and turns you into a dummy. Don't get off the path. Keep going. You're almost there.
What do you want to do? Go back to just after placing the items on the statue? Just before placing the items on the statue? Terry and Orfeo's apartment? The magic workshop? Or the very beginning?
We're getting closer though. We're getting closer. And if you just stay here and you don't move, I've done that once, she will eventually get up and look at you. She's like, oh, you're still here. And you get the same bad ending.
I wonder this is a way out.
Okay. Upstairs. 1, 2. Turn right. Good pursuit music. Yes, we did it.
Go ahead.
Me? You're the magician.
Okay, here goes. Ladies and gentlemen, for our next trick, my partner, Alex, and I will perform the famous teleportation trick.
No! You don't know what you're doing! Stop!
My sister's going into box number 1. Get in there.
You know what you're doing?
No, but trust me.
The other box.
It worked! Alex, it worked!
It worked for me, but what about Elizabeth? What about the other ghosts?
Don't worry about the other ghosts, you fools! You shall soon be joining them!
Wow. Mary got him.
Wait, what did they do wrong?
Wasn't there something in Orfeo's apartment about the teleportation boxes?
Yeah. It said to put the 2 boxes together to turn off the question mark, or something like that.
Whoa, you lost me. They gotta hurry up and do the trick, then pick the question mark?
That's enough. Let's not write the...
From my memory, I thought we had to do that exactly what he
do you want
said.
to do? Go back to the stage just
Yes.
after placing the items on the
Thank
statue?
goodness,
just
the
before
stage.
placing the items on the statue? Terry and Orfeo's apartment? Or the very beginning?
I thought we had to perform the trick first, then we get out, then we move the 2 chests together to form one, and then that ultimately breaks the curse. But maybe not. Maybe we have to push them together first. We weren't. I don't think we were given that option before, but I don't know. I don't know.
me. You're a magician.
Okay, here goes.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our next trick, my partner Alex and I will perform the famous teleportation trick.
No! You don't know what you're doing! Stop!
My assistant is going in box number 1. Get in there.
You know what you're doing?
No, but trust me.
I get it. You're supposed to do what your kind of instincts tell you not to do. So we're not supposed to go there. If we pick that, that's death. We actually have to go to the unknown, to the question mark.
I'm back! You did it! Oh, I've come back, Father! I'm back!
Elizabeth! My Elizabeth!
Aw, we broke the curse. We've set all the ghosts free. And time finally catches up
I can't touch the ground.
with Mary.
Wow! I can tell you how good that feels.
And I can breathe again. So, Mary, this is out of your curse. Are you satisfied now?
I still have my powers. I will.
But where's Alex?
To deactivate the question mark and bring back the volunteer, push the 2 boxes together to make them
I don't
one.
know what to do. Oh, I'm afraid I can't help you.
I think that message
I don't know.
only appears
Where did he go?
if you read the notes in Orfeo's office. So if we would have just opened one of the boxes, nothing would be there, and we've got like the, I guess you'd call it the normal ending or the medium ending. But when you push them both together, you get Alex back.
Now do you believe me about magic?
Seeing is believing, and I believe. Oh, and Terry,
What?
thanks for bringing me back. I guess you really are a magician.
Yay! The good ending.
Yeah, that was great.
Excellent.
Very scary. I liked it a lot.
So, let's take a vote.
Congrats! Thank you, Revolution. Much better ending, I agree.
Who favors inducting our friend into the Midnight Society?
Me. Me too. I do. Thumbs up.
Yes. Then it's settled. Congratulations. Welcome to the mission.
Real cool.
Good game.
You think you're clever, do you? We'll see just how well you sleep tonight. I'll be there, you know. In your dreams.
Thank you for the good game, General Organa. And yes, that is it. That is A Tale of Orfeo's Curse. Ah, good game. I always like to sit through the credits and see the names of all the people who worked on this game, who work on every game. And I like games that do this, that show you scenes from the game and not just display a long list of names. I like the presentation more, and I kind of like to reminisce about my adventures through the game. seeing all these scenes. Demon Souls kind of does something similar, where it shows you all of the bosses that you beat. And that's really cool. I like that. But yeah, none of these scenes we're seeing now are new. They show a lot of clips from the Wax Museum, but I think that makes sense. Out of all the locations in this game, I think the most prominent, the most impressive is the Wax Museum. Even though it's a very early area. I wonder what's become of the actor and actress now, who play the two siblings there. I wonder what they went on to do. So we did finish this quite quickly. It's just over an hour that we've been streaming. I think I rambled on for like the first 15 or 20 minutes. But I will make some announcements after this. That's another pose they could have had for wax statues. And we are back. So that was quite fun.